Ever wonder what's in the water you're drinking, bathing, and cooking in? The EPA says that pollutants like these, from industrial waste, fertilizer, and other contaminants are found in just about every water supply in the world. And recently, pharmaceuticals, including antibiotics, seizure medication, mood stabilizers, and birth control pills have been found in the drinking water of at least 41 million Americans.
Everyone wants good tasting, clean water for our families to cook, drink, and bathe in.
So we buy bottled water, water softeners, and under-sink reverse osmosis units, but that doesn't solve the problem.
Because the water we drink is only part of the problem. Studies show that up to 2/3 of our exposure to the bad stuff in our water happens when it's absorbed through our skin in the shower.
Laura, wouldn't it be great if you could get great tasting water from every faucet and sparkling clear water in every shower without all the chlorine and the contaminants?
Like the water you get from the H2O Concepts whole house water system, because it takes out the chlorine and contaminants at every faucet and shower everywhere in your house.
Inside the H2O Concepts unit, water travels down through a layer of KDF made of high purity copper and zinc that removes chlorine, iron, heavy metals, and prevents bacteria growth. From there, activated carbon takes the bad taste and odor out, so you get better than bottled quality water at every faucet and shower. But choosing the right water system can be pretty confusing. Most, like water softeners or reverse osmosis units, have been around for a half a century. Water softeners work by taking the calcium and magnesium your body needs out and replacing them with salt. Inside a water softener, millions of small plastic beads are coated with salt. As the water moves through, calcium and magnesium are taken out and salt's released, leaving the calcium and magnesium behind. That's why 60 Minutes called water with the calcium and magnesium taken out dead water, because there's nothing left.
As a woman, calcium is very important to me to avoid things like osteoporosis. And in talking to our doctor, magnesium and calcium are important to help with avoiding heart disease and diabetes. Our H2O Concept system leaves the calcium and magnesium in, so we have all the good things in our water and not the bad.
So most water softeners alone don't take out contaminants.
No, they take out the good stuff and they put salt in.
We started looking for water systems because our water tasted so bad. So first we looked at water softeners. And with most water softeners, they don't take out any of the chemicals or chlorine, they just add salt.
So why do they call soft water soft?
Well, water softener manufacturers call water soft when the calcium and magnesium are taken out, but they forget to tell you that they put salt in their place.
But hardness alone doesn't make water taste bad.
That's right. Hardness is only the calcium and magnesium naturally found in water to reduce its acidity and adds almost no flavor at all. The bad taste probably comes from the chemicals in chlorine and other contaminants that are already in the water.
And for half a century, water softener people made us think hard water's bad for us.
But it's not. The World Health Organization says drinking water rich in calcium and magnesium is good for us. And people drinking water with the important minerals taken out, like water from water softeners or reverse osmosis systems, have a better chance of getting heart disease or diabetes. Listen.
Magnesium deficiency has been implicated in hypertension and type 2 diabetes, along with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. In addition, some artificially softened water may contain high levels of sodium.
There's no way we're going to get a water softener. Putting all that salt into the water, and I hear it doesn't even take the contaminants and chlorine out. Why would we get a system that doesn't take all the bad stuff out?
But it gets worse. Remember, our skin absorbs 2/3 of the chlorine and contaminants we're exposed to in the shower. So buying bottled water, water softeners, or ROs, it doesn't help. Well, listen.
Chlorine is the greatest crippler and killer of modern times. While it prevented epidemics of one disease, it was creating another. After the start of chlorinating our drinking water in 1904, the epidemic of heart trouble, cancer, and senility began.
I heard that every time you take a shower, all the chlorine and the other chemicals are absorbed into your skin. With H2O Concepts, we not only have great tasting water, we also are showering in much healthier water.
The H2O Concepts whole house water system takes out the chlorine and contaminants. Watch. Here's normal tap water. A test kit used to test chlorine in pool water turns the water yellow. See how much chlorine's in your tap water? Now, another jar of tap water. Stir it quickly with your fingers. Add the same test drops. And where'd all the chlorine go?
Wow, the chlorine's gone.
It was absorbed right through the skin on your fingers, just like the bad stuff that you absorb when you're in the shower.
When my grandchildren are over, I certainly don't want them drinking and bathing in chlorinated water.
Here's water from the H2O Concepts whole house water treatment system. See? No chlorine and no contaminants.
So the H2O Concept system does take the chlorine out of the water my family showers in, and most water softeners don't. Now what's that slimy feeling that you get after you showered in softened water? It's like you can't wash the soap off.
And I've showered in softened water before, and you get this slippery feeling all over your skin. It's like you can't get the soap off.
But slimy skin isn't the only problem with water softeners. You'll be buying salt for the rest of your life and wasting between 70 and 300 gallons of water every few days during the backwashing cycle. So you're dumping 12,000 to 54,000 gallons of salty brine into our water supply every year.
And with everyone concerned about the environment and going green, water softeners can't be good.
That's why they're starting to ban water softeners everywhere, Laura. They release so much salt the EPA is considering adding salt to its list of contaminants in the National Drinking Water Standards.
All that salt in the water can't be good.
Well, doctors at the Mayo Clinic don't think so. Listen.
Water softeners are sometimes a hidden source of sodium in your water at home. If your water softener adds excessive sodium to the water you drink, you might want to consider switching to a different water purification system.
So water softener salt is bad, but hardness is good.
Exactly. But hardness can cause scale buildup in plumbing and shorten the life of appliances, like water heaters and dishwashers.
But the H2O Concepts whole house system can virtually eliminate hard water scale problems.
That's right, Laura. As water passes through the electronic part of the H2O Concepts unit, electricity pulses through the stream of water, breaking up the calcium to form a harmless mineral that resists scale buildup.
So with H2O Concepts whole house system, you don't get hard water deposits in appliances. It takes the chlorine and contaminants out and leaves the healthy calcium and magnesium in.